What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel as we take on the Toronto Raptors in our first home game of the season. You know, it's good to be back home. We started the season off with 3 games on the road, and as you can see here, we put on our alternate all-black jerseys for the home opener. Good way to start off the season. This Toronto Raptors team has both Andre Drummond down low and Magic Johnson up top, so those will be 2 of our main concerns as we go into this game. But right away we get started with Tristan Thompson, who emphatically slams it down, showing this is our house. We will be trying to protect this. Can't let Toronto just come back down and beat us here. We kick out to JR, who's coming off a 21-point game against Houston in the last episode, and he drains a 3 right away. So now up 4, Tobias Harris decides he's going to dunk on Shaq, and that's not nice. So we got to come back down and let Shaq redeem himself, because the big fella cannot be getting dunked on like that this early in the game. So here we go. Look at Shaq rolling and returns the favor, but this time on Magic Johnson. One legend dunking on another. Get a nice little replay of that. Not too much of a posterizer, but still enough. Magic Johnson throwing alley-oops to Taj Gibson, and that could be a problem. Magic Johnson's passing skills came up in this game as we had trouble with that. Shot clock running down, and a very long 3 drained by Tobias Harris again. Magic Johnson absorbs the contact, and we're all tied up going into the second quarter. Here we are in the second. Patty Mills to DeMarre Carroll. Another 3, and we have started out 4 for 4 from beyond the arc, as you saw briefly right there. Marco Bellinelli guarding, and a nice little turnaround fade, and the Raptors are on an 8-0 run. We went cold and cold and colder throughout this first half, as now we are down by 9. This bucket right here by JR is our first bucket in almost 10 minutes of game time, because we didn't score after the first quarter, and we are now down 11 going into the third. It was a rough patch for us, but Kemba gets Magic to fall over. Tristan Thompson down with the dunk, and then here comes Magic Johnson, another alley-oop, this time to Andre Drummond. That's good enough for a replay, as he gets another one to go down. So as we continue in the third, the blowout's kind of there. We're down by 12. A missed shot by J.R. Smith, and no one covers Tobias Harris again out in transition as he gets an easy dunk. Now down 17 points. We are getting embarrassed on our home floor. But, I mean, Channing Frye finds Kawhi Leonard wide open. You saw right there, 42-18 in the paint, and that's the reason why we're down by a lot going into the fourth quarter, 68-52. Now though, we've cut it down to 12 with that Richard Jefferson fast break layup. Here, next play down, we cut it back down. Richard Jefferson dunks it so hard, gets the N1, and walks through the stanchion. He was so excited, he just kept walking. Now 9 points, JR in the corner. Nice 2. Down to 7 now, as we are making our comeback. Shaq, nice slam as we cut it to 5. We are getting great defensive play here in the fourth quarter as the Raptors have gone cold after their great start. DeMarre Carroll, boom, 3. And now it is a 2-point game. Byron Scott gets stuffed by DeMarre Carroll, and we have a chance to take the lead or tie. And Kemba Walker coming down finds DeMarre Carroll wide open, quick shot, and DeMarre misses it. That's unfortunate. Here we go. Darren Williams working on Kemba Walker. Only a minute roughly left in this game. Working on him. Kemba somehow gets beat, but gets the block. Shaq all the way up to JR. He's gonna pass it to DeMarre, who misses another layup. Come on, DeMarre Carroll. Now up 2. Magic Johnson going to work. Late shot clock simply cooks Kemba Walker. Now down 4 with 35 seconds left. Kemba coming off the screen. Finds DeMarre Carroll wide open, but his foot was on the line, and that's only going to be 2 points. As Magic Johnson goes back to work. 25 seconds left. We need to stop here. Finds Andre Drummond down low, and Channing Frye is not going to be a match for that. We didn't have Shaq in the game, and that came back to cost us. Right here, last chance. J.R. Smith, open 3, but still slightly not as good of a shot as I wanted to, and we go on to lose by 4 points there, 81-77. We take our first home loss of the season and drop to 2-2 as Taj Gibson gets the player of the game. As you can see there, that second quarter, 23-11, really hurt us. JR with a nice 16 points, but only 2 of 7 from me on the arc, so that kind of hurt. DeMarre Carroll, 13 points in 14 minutes. Can't ask for much more from him, except those shots down at the end. could have gone in. Tristan Thompson had 5 and 5. Shaq didn't really show up at 6 and 7. Good rebounds, but Darren Williams hurt us. Darren Williams, Byron Scott, Magic Johnson, Andre Drummond 8 and 8. Taj Gibson had 8, 3, 4 blocks, 2 assists. He kind of did a lot, so I guess that's why he got player of the game. I would have gone with Magic Johnson. But here we go with the overall stats you saw. They shot 60% and out-rebounded us, which is an important thing because usually with our Tristan Thompson and Shaq down low, we want to get more rebounds than they do. But we have a chance to redeem ourselves here against the 0-4 Denver Nuggets. They've got Kevin Love, Monte Ellis, and Mitch Richmond, who are our main concerns going into this, and we need to look for our first home win, but we're not going to do it like that, as Kevin Love is wide open. They take an early lead. Right here, coming down, at this point, we haven't made a single field goal from the floor yet, and this is our first basket of the game. Everything else was free throws. We were struggling to shoot. Mitch Richmond gets stuffed by Kawhi Leonard. Kick it out to Ellis, wide open 3. JR leaks out, and Shaq is able with the baseball pass all the way down the court to find JR. JR is off to a great start this season, and it is important that we keep him going. As you can see here, another pump fake, and he posterizes Kevin Love. Without a doubt, this is going as a top play. JR, 31-inch vertical, simply throws it down on Kevin Love. J.R. Smith, not just a shooter, he can dunk too. Kemba Walker, nice little easy pass to Mozgov, and as the quarter winds down, we are up by 5 now. We are asserting ourselves offensively as Damari Carroll knocks down the shot too. Here we go in the second. Bellinelli can step into that. Shot clock winding down. And we are up by 6 now. Marco has 10 points coming off the bench. Pretty huge right there. Now still up 6. The Nuggets had problems shooting in the first half, but we made this switch to have Kawhi Leonard on Mitch Richmond, and it really took him out of the game. We wanted to make sure he didn't go off on us. Now working down with Shaq, down low, backing everyone in. Big Diesel going down. Nice jump hook. Easy basket for Shaq. Here on the next play, we get the switch with Trey Burke on him, and Trey Burke pushes him out of the paint. I've never seen that happen to Shaq by a point guard, but he reasserts himself, backs down, misses the layup, gets the board, and puts it back in. Shaq has a nice start, and at half, we are up by 12. As you see, they're only shooting 32% there, and there's a reason they're 0-4. This team doesn't have much when they go to their bench. It's mainly Ellis, Kevin Love, and Mitch Richmond. JR, wide open transition, and the foul, puts us up 10. Here we go, Monte Ellis, going down. Kawhi gets blown by, but recovers with a nice block. That's why we have Kawhi Leonard. He has our defense. He helps out with the blocks. Kemba Walker misses that one, but they find Kawhi again, and he shows he can play on both sides of the ball. He's making sure he knows he was the second overall pick for our team, and he's showing it. So now up 8. As you see, the Nuggets are shooting 70% in this half, which has allowed them to stay with us even though we are pretty much dominating them. So we run some offense. Kawhi finds easy open Patty Mills. That's good offense. Easy shots. J.R. Smith, quick offense. That's bad offense, but it goes in when it's J.R. And at the start of the fourth quarter, we're up 15 points as we are starting this rout of the Denver Nuggets, looking for our first home win. So here in the fourth, we are still up 10 points as JR comes off the screen, knocks down another 3. J.R. Smith is cooking these Denver Nuggets and is off to such a hot start this season. He's got 20 today. A missed shot there. Kevin Love with the rebound and puts it back in. This is the Kevin Love I thought we would see today. More of the Minnesota Timberwolves Kevin Love and not the Cleveland Cavaliers Kevin Love, as DeAndre Jordan finds a nice putback dunk there. Cut the lead to 9. But JR, again from the corner, he's heating up. And we go on to win by 5, as they were never close. They hit a 3 at the end to cut it to 5, but it was really about a 8 to 10 point game for most of this game. And we get our first home win, and obviously J.R. Smith, player of the game, putting in 27, new season high for him on 11 of 17 shooting, 5 and 9 from 3. JR put up a lot of shots, but he also had 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Shaq had 12 points, 9 rebounds, went 0 for 5 from the free throw line, but it's impossible to shoot free throws with Shaq. And everyone else kind of pitched in, but we got that 27 from JR, which kept us afloat. Here we go, Monte Ellis had 13. DeAndre had a huge double-double with 12 and 14. Mitch Richmond had 12, but those came towards the end once we were already ahead by a lot. Kevin Love had 11 and 8. So we really were able to contain them how we wanted to and pick up a win. And that's what we have to do if we want to continue to be a successful team. We shot 57%, we out-rebounded them, and we had more assists, we had more bench points. We played a very well-rounded game. So here we come with our next 2 games that you will see in the next episode, which will be against the 3-0 Chicago Bulls and the 1-0 Seattle Supersonics, although they will probably have played more games by the time we get to them. So let's take a look at these rosters. For the Bulls, this team is stacked. You have LeBron James, Joakim Noah, Thaddeus Young, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Joel Embiid. This team is for real. They may be our biggest. I mean, they got Patrick Beverley as your starting point guard, and Mario Chalmers coming off the bench, which isn't a scrub. This team is good. And now looking over at the Supersonics team, they're not bad either. You got Chris Paul, D Wade, Eric Bledsoe, and Chandler Parsons in your backcourt, with Varejao and Amir Johnson down low, which aren't shabs either. So this team, this backcourt, will be problems for Kemba Walker and Patty Mills, and I think that is what we need to keep an eye on against the Supersonics. As far as the Bulls, we just need to stop LeBron. If we can stop LeBron, we'll be okay. So as you can see, we got 2 more home games coming up. I thank everyone for watching. We will be back with another episode on Saturday. Please leave a like down below if you enjoyed this video. Comment if you also need some criticism, critiques, anything. And I will see you on Saturday. Have a great day.